Hello, everybody. This is Slacker Stacker, and it's time for Slacker Saturday News. Don't have just a whole lot to report, except that I am on a new program, and I'm hoping to see the side chat pop up soon and see a notification. But using this new program, it's still a little awkward and clunky for me. I'm just not seeing my live stream thing pop up. Try this again. And I see my logo. We'll go in. Okay, it shows me live now. I can see the side chat, and there is no one here. But it is Labor Day, so I'm sure everybody's out busy with family and barbecues and, going out on the lake and having a good time. I know Centurion Silver is out on the lake having a good time. I saw his video. Stacking Nerd is in Atlanta with the Dragon Con. I'm wishing her and Mr. Nerd the best, and I know that they're having a blast. Oh, good. Corn Dog came in. God, I thought I was going to be alone. Thank you so much for showing up, brother Corn Dog. I didn't think this was working. I tried twice to live stream, once with Hangouts and one with the original program, and it was just like dead. Yeah, I haven't seen it either, Corn Dog. The notification didn't go out. I'm still looking at my phone, hoping that it would show some type of a notification, but obviously it didn't. And so a lot of people may not know. Now it shows that I'm live right now. I can see that. There it is. It has a little live in the corner, and there is a lot of lag between my control screen and what I'm seeing live on YouTube on the other monitor. But there it is. It says I'm live. So hopefully we get some more people come in. But for those, well, yeah, I looked when I didn't see it. Yeah, I know, dude. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe people will think, some of the ones that have been here a lot will think, oh, hey, it's 5 o'clock. Let's see if Stacker's on or Slacker's on. And then they see that it's live and they come on. I don't know why the notifications are screwed up. YouTube's bad about that. But anyway, Mafia will not be streaming tonight again. Good news is Pitt is feeling better. The pain isn't as bad. But he's still got some recovery time to go, so it may be a while till the Mafia streams again. There's not just a whole lot of news for me for the week. I did pick up at least one item I can show you, and I will here in a minute. I do have a friend. I've been kind of keeping this under wraps in case it doesn't really turn out, but I'll tell you. I had a friend contact me. He likes the channel. He's a new subscriber. He hadn't been subbed to my channel for very long, but he said he got this new tool where he could make molds and he could do metals and such, and he wanted to experiment using my logo. And of course, if it turns out, I will get pieces that he pours. He'll give me some pieces. He wants to do them out of 3 metals. He wants to do it out of aluminum, copper, and silver. So those would be greatly appreciated and really cool. Now, he did show me some previews of the mold he was carving, and it's really turning out well. I did get a message from him today that he's ordering some sand. He's getting some more supplies. So it's going to be a little bit. He's been real busy too. So it's going to be a little while before he can do any actual pouring. Yeah, it would be, Corn Dog. Corn Dog says that would be sweet, and it really would. I'm really looking forward to see how it turns out. Right now, he's got the shape of the dragon head really tweaked out good, but there's no eye or nostril, and I'm really interested to see how the eye and the nostril turn out. Dadgum, this is just dead today. I know it's because that deadgum notification didn't go out. and I don't know what to do. Like I said, this is a new program I'm trying to use. I'm good just to be on the air with it. And oh, good. Dixie Silver Miner came in. Hi, hi. Miner, I'm sorry. This is kind of a dead newscast today. It's only you and Corndog in. The notification didn't go out, so a lot of people don't even know I'm doing this. And I am using a new program to do this. I figured it out last night. Even though they're not here, they may rewatch this later. Oh, thanks, Corndog. You put it up on Discord. Chef and then Monkey Swag came in and helped me test everything out, and it worked great. AG Scott's Kiwi monitored everything on the YouTube end and gave us feedback on what was going on. We had Stacking and Stacker, I believe is his name. He was there. Stacking Nerd popped in for a little bit and spoke to us. Lincoln, I can't remember the full name, but Lincoln was there and he helped us out. We just had a nice little chat party, probably about 1:30 to 2 in the morning, testing out the new program. But I just don't know what to do about the notifications. I know that Salivate Metal kind of uses the same program, and he's had a lot of issues with the notifications going out and people not hearing when he was live. So I may be. Well, we are a party. Yes, we are, Dixie Silver Miner, and I hope you're having a great Labor Day weekend. Again, the news is that the Mafia will not be streaming again tonight. The Vulcans are still working on their property. Bear, he's still kind of doing his own thing right now. Pitt, he's doing better, but he's still just not there yet. He still has a little bit of pain, but he's doing a lot better. He is on the road to recovery, so hopefully he'll bounce back and we'll get the Mafia streams going on Saturday nights again. Because I really miss everybody. You know, I miss AG47. I miss Ma and Pa, the Vulcans. I miss Bear and Vessel, Pitt, Mike. I just miss everybody. Those were some fun times, and I hope they come back. But I've got my little stream here. This is a much better program if I can just get the notifications to work and have people come in. We would have a whole lot of fun because with this one, I can invite people in. Better, I need my fix. I don't understand, Corndog. Us too. The chats were always fun. Yes, they were. They were, and I do miss them terribly. But well, it's just the three of us and anybody who watches this later. So the Mafia won't be streaming tonight, and the news for me was that there's a guy who's testing out a new tool to make a new mold of my logo. He's using my logo as a test run, and he's going to pour in 3 different metals. He's going to pour in aluminum, silver, and copper, and he'll send me examples of each, and then when he's done, he said he's going to destroy the mold because he wanted to ask my permission first before. Oh, I got you, Corndog. Mafia chats were what you were talking about. But anyway, he's going to send me those 3 pieces, and then he said he would destroy the mold because, you know, it is my logo, and he wanted permission before he did anything. I gave him permission to test with my logo. The mold's turning out really good, but he's busy. He's ordered some more supplies. He's going to do a few other things. He's going to get a 3D printer to do press molds into sand casting. And I'm just really ecstatic, man. I can't wait to see how all that turns out. Really looking forward to it. As far as any pieces that I've picked up in the past week with news for me, again, I did get something from Dixie Silver Miner, who is here with us. I did get the, I'm going to bring it down a little bit here. And again, there is a delay from my control screen to what I see happening on YouTube, so bear with me. I'm still trying to get used to this new program. There we go. I can see it angling down on the YouTube side. But there is the Silverbug. They're also called like ladybugs. To me, they look like the Egyptian scarabs. But a beautiful piece. This one is just very, very lightly toned. Miner knows I like things shiny, not so heavily toned, but that's just me. Other people like heavily toned. And Miner also does like torch painting on pieces, which brings out a lot of color. I'll show you the B here in a second. But flip him over and he's really detailed. He's got the ridges on him. He's stamped 925. And if you can see, he's even got the little segments in the feet, which insects do. They've got those little segments in their feet. But a super detailed little bug. I just loved it every time I'd see it on that finish table. They have all kinds of pieces. When they do their videos on Wednesdays, 9 p.m. Central on Instagram, and Fridays, 9 p.m. Central on YouTube, Dixie Silver Girl usually shows a table where a lot of Miner's finished pieces are, and lots of great stuff. I really suggest you guys watch their channel and take in all that he's doing. He's a lot of fun to watch, live pours. But I saw these little bugs sitting there in the finish table, and so I just had to pick one up. And here's the scorpion. I had to get one of those. And in the torch painting I told you about, here is the bee. And look at the colorations on him. I mean, that's just awesome. I wanted a copper wasp or a bee because down here we have red wasps. It's in a video, and I actually show a picture of all the wasps out at work for Barber Carbone. But that's the bee, and he takes a small, looks like a little jeweler's torch, and correct me if I'm wrong, Miner, please. But he takes this little small torch, doesn't have a huge flame on it, and he just kind of runs it over the piece, and as it cools, these real brilliant colors kind of come out as the metal cools, and so he just torch paints them. I really want to get an octopus. He's got a really cool octopus that he puts out there, and lots of other pieces. There's lizards. He did a snail just the other night. Oh, this is Saturday, so it was last night's live pour. He did a snail, which I really liked. The snail. The snail's cool. I'm not seeing anything in the side chat, so you know what? I'm kind of done with my news. The silver bug was all that I really got this month. Oh, I am. Okay, so it is a jeweler's torch. It's one of these little small jeweler's tips that he uses. Not big enough to really melt metal in a crucible, but it's perfect for this torch painting. And to watch him work is like, it's just, he's an artist with fire. You know, instead of a brush on canvas, I mean, you could just see him like stroking each, like the wing or the legs with that flame, and when it cools, it just, the colors really pop. They're awesome. I'm gonna get me a sip of water here, or a sip of milk. Okay, so again, that's pretty much all about my news. The whole purpose of this stream really was to test out this new system, and again, with the notifications out, it's really killing me. Not any, and it's Labor Day, so I'm sure everybody's busy with family and barbecues and such. But I'm going to drop a link in here and see if somebody will join me, and we can do a little bit of talking. This isn't going to be a very long stream because there's just nobody really coming in. But Miner, Corn Dog, I'd love it if one of you guys would pop in. We could do a little talking here. And then this will be the very first live stream to go out into YouTube that I have done where I've actually been able to have a guest. If you guys want to do it. Now, you don't have to. Okay, great, Corn Dog. Great. So Corn Dog says he'll come in. He just needs a second. So while we're waiting on Corn Dog, I guess I can go over some other past stuff. I mean, I do have the Knuckles from AG-47. I just love those things. And they're about 6.4 ounces. Okay, Miner, I understand. That's fine. I'm just glad you're here. You enjoy your dinner. I'm glad you're watching me while having dinner. That's flattering. All right, we've got the corn dog man in. How you doing, corn dog?
I'm doing great. I'm just trying to figure out how to change this view of mine.
Go arrow up into your screen where you're looking at your own stuff, and there'll be like a little camera thing. If you just want to go to a logo, you just turn the camera off. Oh, okay. Well, I see something different. You are live right now.
Yeah. If I known I would have been live, I would have done something up, had something, pretty to show off or something.
Oh, that's okay. It's all right. You can always turn your camera off and it will just go to your avatar. And that's, if you go up, the arrow up on your screen, you'll see where your mic and your camera and all that stuff is up there. You just click the camera and it goes to your logo if that's what you want to do. Oh, good. We got a friend is here and Grenadier just came in.
What up, everybody?
A friend, Grenadier. Hey guys, there's a link. If you scroll up a little bit in the side chat, you can click on that and there's that logo. I love Corn Dog's logo. But you can join us here in the chat. This is the first time I've ever been able to have guests. So that's really the purpose of the stream, was to see if we could get some people in and just talk a little bit. But being Labor Day and that the notification never went out in the YouTube, that people probably don't know I'm actually doing this.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, Corn Dog.
I was just going to say, I don't even know what I was going to say now. I'm so scatterbrained today.
Well, it's no big deal. It's the long weekend, and like I said, people are probably out barbecuing and doing their own thing, so that's probably it. I figured it'd kind of be a light stream.
Hey, I'm glad he figured out how to get this to go. Now we know how to do it.
Yeah. We had a blast last night. It was like 1 o'clock. I started playing with it, figured it out, just how to get on the air. Then I figured out how to get people in, and Monkey Swag jumped in, and so did Chef. Chef was the first, and so. Kiwi was in the side chat monitoring everything, giving us feedback on what she was seeing and how the stream was going. Oh, I just popped my mic. Sorry.
Oh, you're all good. Yeah, no, I was just thinking, going, gosh, I wasn't asleep, but I wasn't awake at that time. I was, it was fighting insomnia type thing.
Well, I mean, I understand, but really all we were doing was just testing all this stuff, and it ended up being fun. It was Stacking Nerd popped in. She's at that Dragon Con, but she popped in and talked to us for a little bit. We had Silver And was here. Okay, we got somebody else that just
the Grenadier has arrived.
Grenadier, all right.
More mutton chops.
Do what, Grenadier?
I used to have mutton chops. They have left the plane of existence. So.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to remind you, a lot of people don't like to show their face on this. You obviously don't have a problem with it. That's fine. But I just wanted to warn you, we are live. So, okay. Yankee Stacking just came in. There we go. I was too early. So Yankee Stacking is with us. He joined us. So what's been going on, Grenadier? You said you just got a new case. I saw that in Discord.
I went to a flea market to pick up some cases.
Sorry about that, guys. That was a pit. You know what? I tell you, I'm going to mute myself. You guys talk amongst yourselves. Grenadier, if you have anything to show, please show everybody. Let me find out what Pitt wants real quick.
More pics of me.
Well, so Corn Dog, how are you today?
Fair to partly cloudy.
That sums it up nice. I've just been organizing some cases.
Nice. Hey, Chris. Wow, we're actually getting a crowd in here now that Slacker muted himself for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm back. Never mind. I mean, I'm sure oh, Christopher Sanchez just came in. Great. Hey, Chris. Yeah, Pitt was calling. I made a call to him earlier to see how he was doing, and I guess he was returning the call, but unfortunately, it was right in the middle of the stream, so I'll call him back a little bit later.
Yeah. So then I was looking at my screen going, why am I not getting anything else? And then I go, oh, wait a minute, I paused it instead of muting it. I'm like,
but anyway, I don't want to take away from Grenadier. He said he was arranging some cases. Now, I know that you're more into like war medals and historic objects.
A bit of both. Here's something that me and Scully collaborated on. Make this happen.
Okay, I'm going to lock you, hopefully, on the big screen.
Probably switch out to this one. It goes back a bit. There we go.
Now, okay, you should be locked on the big screen right now, Grenadier. Oh, so Scully cast he molded that one and cast a silver version.
Yes. He did
That
a
is nice.
damn good job on the silver one.
Yeah, he did. That is really nice.
Even got the sword details on the.
Well, that's what I was just noticing. Those are real thin, so I thought those would be kind of hard to have come out, but it really came out great. Oh wow, we've got Salivate Metal in the house.
I was getting ready to say something. I didn't want to interrupt you. Howdy, Sal.
Yes, Sal. Hey, Sal, I'm gonna put that link back up. But go ahead, Grenadier. We're listening. I'm sorry.
Get one of these out. This might look familiar.
Now, is that a German cross?
This is a World War I German Iron Cross.
Sweet.
Oh, that is.
So are you going to have that one? Like, you're going to get Scully to cast that one?
I'm going to hang on to this one. Also, they're elevates in.
Hello. Hey, Grenadier. Everybody, Corn Dog.
Right. Salivate Metal's in the house.
Slacker, Stacker. Well, I'm actually in my house. I'm not in your house.
Well, you're in my house on the screen anyway.
Oh, that's true. That's right. Thank you. Thank you for, yeah, that's awesome, man. Good to see you guys. Look at this. I saw your video today, Slacker, Stacker, and that doesn't look like an Egyptian scarab indeed. That's cool looking, man.
Yeah, it reminds me of the mummy movie where you see those scarabs.
Yeah.
What do I do with that bracelet?
And the Grenadier, that is a cool what Scully did with that metal. That, I mean, amazing detail there for sure.
Scully did an amazing job on it. Speaking of Egyptian, there we go. I finally found it.
Ooh, an Ankh.
Yep.
Egyptian bracelet.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Markings are here.
Very cool.
Yeah, that is really nice.
Got all my cases out, so all the silver's out here. So let's say if you want to see something.
Man, I'm just blown away that Sal showed up.
Yeah, man, Slacker Stacker, I'm sorry. Usually I miss these when you do these, and I feel bad for them. So I was glad I was able to come in today. I'm glad you do these. This is awesome.
Yeah, this is the first stream I've ever been able to do where I've been able to have guests actually come into the channel. I was telling Grenadier and the rest that I experimented with it late last night, and we had Chef and Monkey Swag come in, and I was able to test the system out.
Cool.
And, but I've always kind of wanted to do this, and this is the first stream I was able to do it. And to have you come in, I mean, and Grenadier and Corn Dog and everybody, to me, it's awesome. It's like opening a new door for the live stream.
Yeah, that's cool, man. It's neat. Yeah, it's definitely. Seems like the live streaming has become more popular. With certain channels are doing it more often nowadays. So that's great. They're coming out with a new feature called Premiere. They were actually supposed to roll it out, I think, last week, but I don't think it made it yet. And I'm looking forward to doing that. That'll be kind of a neat thing that'll be coming. Oh, look at that! Wow.
What is that, Grenadier?
This is either World War I or pre-World War I German belt buckle.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
That was a whopping $15.
Wow.
Not bad.
So I picked that up right away. Here's another one. Not a belt buckle, but a medal.
Oh, yeah.
Found this in a junk bin. It's a Verdun medal
Okay.
for the French Army.
Very cool.
Now, Corn Dog, you just recently poured some of the new puppies, the larger ones, the 1-ounce with the mustard stripe.
Yeah.
How did those turn out?
Those turned out pretty good. I wish I didn't put them in the envelopes already, or else I'd bust them out and show you.
Oh, don't do that. I mean, if you've got them pre-packaged and ready to go, there's no need for that. But I'm just glad they came out. And Sal, do you have? I mean, I missed your last couple of videos. I was getting there. I was busy and trying to get everything set up for the stream. Is there any new pieces?
No, not for me. I've been holding off on buying. I've got a couple of things that I've got coming up. So I'm kind of, and that's the problem. I've not been buying quite as much silver. Although there are some really nice pieces out there I would like to get. So it's mainly, but there's a couple of things on the pike down the road. I'm just not confirmed where I need, and plus other financial obligations. I'm kind of holding off on some spending for now.
Okay. Chris, thanks for stopping in. He said he's got to go. He's going to Harbor Freight. I'm hearing some echo. I don't know why.
Oh, love the Harbor Freight. Love the Harbor Freight.
I do too. That's when I start to make my shop. That's where I'm headed.
I purchased a little dolly for my huge bass amp. Helps carrying it around from Harbor Freight. $10. It was nice.
Your amp, is it a tube type?
No, it's a solid state, but the thing is really heavy. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, when I played bass, I used an old tube amp.
Oh, nice. Yeah, tube amps have got great tone for sure.
Great sound. Great sound. But I was but this was years and years ago. I couldn't play to save my life anymore. But when I was in high school, we had a little band and we did talent shows and such, and I was the bass player in that.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
So I can relate to you, Sal.
Yeah. What kind of music did you guys play in your talent?
Back in the day, it was like 80s, heavy metal type stuff.
Oh, cool, man. Nice.
Ozzy Osbourne, Iron Maiden, all those guys.
Oh, man. Well, if you played some Iron Maiden, Steve Harris licks, boy, you were pretty good then.
Yeah.
Well, no, I wasn't that great. We kind of made up some of our own songs.
That's cool.
But that was years and years ago. I couldn't do it anymore.
You might be surprised if you picked up a bass, what you might remember.
Well, yeah. If you played around with it, maybe some would come back to me. But man, like I said, that was that was a couple of decades ago.
Yeah. Time flies, I guess. I tell you, crazy.
Yeah, it does. And like you, Sal, I'm not buying much of anything right now either. I know that you stress in your videos, you talk about being fiscally responsible.
Yes.
And I was a little bad. I found a safe that was at a really good price that I didn't know if it would be there the next time I looked when I was ready. So I went ahead and bought it, and I haven't recovered from it yet. So
no, I hear you. Well, hey, at least that's a good thing to spend money on, to protect your precious metals in a safe. So that's good. That's a safe bet.
Right. I was waiting for you to say investment. I was going to get you. Oh, wait a minute. The Corn Dog's got something.
Yeah, it's wild. Look at that thing. It's a little.
Yeah, I was going to say, I busted something out on my kind of.
Oh, that's that meteorite with the silver base from Losing Louie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Very cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, that I found I was getting that while out of town, hanging out with my nephew and niece.
That is cool. Now, didn't he have that in like a glass bell or some type of a protective covering?
Yeah, yeah. It came with the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is by far probably my favorite piece.
It's definitely a cool piece.
I mean, it is definitely, you know, a one of a kind, you know, one of one.
That cover that you have for it is kind of like the one I have here for the Bears. Let me see if I can line it up for people to see. For the Bears pasta pour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where he poured molten silver into a cup of wet. I want to say not really wet because he did freeze it and cool it, but it was just cooked pasta that he poured the silver into, and it took just an amazing shape.
Oh yeah, that is cool.
I love it when he thinks out of the box. He pours into things that other people would never even think of.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
But the thing is, they generally come out really cool. They're very unique pieces. But yes, Sal, I like you. I've had one too many irons in the fire, and so I'm trying to be careful. But when my budget resets, I do have plans on a rather large order with a Dixie Silver Miner.
Very cool. Yeah.
Speaking of the miner, yes, I saw your message. Yes, we do need to do a trade.
Yeah, and I've been neglecting the side chat. I'm so sorry. Silver Stranger just came in and says hello. Am I missing something here? And
yeah,
so
I'd like to side chat to you. Hello, Silver Stanger. Good to see ya. Dixie Silver Miners here.
Yankee stacking.
Yeah, Yankee Stacking is here.
Oh yeah, Yankee Stacking, and Abe Friend is here. Yeah, hello, Abe Friend. Haven't seen Abe Friend in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. I saw him on Discord not too long ago, but I haven't really seen him in the streams. Usually he's with Mike GPO on Monday Mayhem.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Oh, you're Slack Stacker. But I wish I was a better host and showman like Salivate Metal here. He does an awesome
you're
job.
doing fine. You're doing fine. I you know, everybody's live stream is a little bit different. I do mine mainly around comment review, but once in a while I'll show stuff and call scammers. But you've got, at least you're showing something. A lot of times I don't show things in front, so you're doing a much better job just by showing something.
Well, I really want to focus on my channel on the poured silver. Most everything else is the coins and rounds and such, you know. And there's nothing wrong with that. Those things are great, and I love them too. I mean, you've seen my wall that's lined up with them.
Yeah.
But poured silver is just, to me, is like almost a forgotten corner of the precious metals market or precious metals community.
Well, I think it's amazing, and here on YouTube especially, that they really have come back in the forefront. We have a whole sub community of pourers out there. You know, the Metals Mafia. They've kind of got their own thing going, but they've really brought back, you know, really brought home really to the point where people can do this on their own and they can showcase it and market it on this platform here, or, you know, Steam it, or Discord, like you were saying, or Metals Mafia. There's different ways, and a lot of these guys, you know, they just invest in the Petrobond and whatever all the different styles and techniques they do, and they come up with some absolutely incredible stuff. Manny Huney Stacker is another one that is just absolutely has an amazing talent.
Oh, Manny Huney Stacker is awesome. I have watched some of his videos, and some of the pieces he comes up with are just unbelievable. He actually will make action figures that can move.
That can move, exactly. Yeah, and it's just amazing the originality and the different things. I mean, look, a corn dog has his little I think 925 corn dog pieces he's made, which are just incredibly original and so clever. And so there's all kinds of cool things like that piece you've got there. That's awesome.
Yeah, this was a total surprise. Minnie Huney made it up to advertise his 3D dragon, which he's still working on, I believe. He said he wasn't finished with it yet. And when I saw it, it just blew me away. I was like, wow, I had no idea he had done that. And so he said, I didn't know if you'd like it, but if you want it, I'll send it to you. Of course I like it. Very cool. Very cool. And, and that's just it. There's so much stuff out there. It's really hard to, especially, I mean, if you really have a love for it, I've got some poured pieces, but admittedly, I don't have a whole lot. I'd love to be able to get something from every member of the community, but boy, it just would take a lot of time, money, and effort to accumulate it all. But there used to be a member of the community who made like hamburgers and pizza. It was pretty. I've heard of that. I don't remember who it was, but I have. Silver-haired Gamma. There's her name. Silver-haired Gamma.
She's moved on to other things.
Yeah, that's right. And others have, and of course, Hi-Ho has Tasty Silver. He's going to be slowing down on that somewhat, but we've got Losing Louie as Corn Dog showed. He does, some of them do it more than others, but they're each person's unique, in their style. And I think that's what's so cool about it. It's really neat to see the variety that's out there in the poured community for sure.
Oh, I think it's amazing that, I came in knowing nothing and I just talked to people, asked questions, and every one of them were willing to say, yes, this is how you do this, or hey, this is how you do that. None of them were wanting to hold secrets back. They might go, not going to tell you how to exactly do this yet, but yeah, this is how you do whatever. I didn't have anyone around near me that does it. I don't know of anyone within 100 miles of me that does this.
Right. Well, you've done an awesome job with the stuff you've come up with too, and I think that's great. It seems like that everybody in that community really does support each other and encourage each other to do it. Because the thing is I believe, if you have a talent for something, you have something original, like the stuff that the Bear does, or the stuff that Vulcan 5, 6, 7, 8 does. You can help other people and still retain the uniqueness that is you for what you do. You know what I mean? I mean, like for instance, Vulcan 5, 6, 7, 8 does his wood pours, where he pours on wood and it has a charred look to it. It's really neat. That's kind of his trademark. Yours is a little 925 corn dogs, which are really cute and clever. And then of course, Silverback Stacker had his. I don't know if I think a Scully made this for him, but anyways, each pour has their own thing that kind of sets them apart. But it's nice that they're able to really kind of support other members, other people that are interested in doing that. I think that's fascinating. Yeah, it is, and that is the good thing about the community. And you're right about the pourers. Corn Dog was pointing out that if you're breaking into pouring and you have questions, I haven't really seen any of the pourers say, "Oh, we can't tell you that." I mean, they're all willing to help and show you what you need to do. If you have bubbles getting in your silver, or it's not taking correctly in the mold, you need to do a vent, or you need to have a bigger sprue to force the metal into the mold better. It has to have that weight to fill the voids. It's all great information, and they've all been really nice, very, very nice, and just stepping up and telling you exactly what you need to do. And they have their annual meeting too. They all get together, I think at Vulcan's place. It was this year. Now, New Year's Eve, it was at Pip Bullion's place, but nice. This last one, it was at the Vulcan's place. And I don't know, is a Silver to Burn, he's still doing it? I haven't seen him around lately, but Bernie is in Minnesota, and he is still pouring. He has been kind of quiet lately. Oh, Silver Wolverine, hey, thank you. Hey, Silver Wolverine. Welcome. We were talking to Grenadier. Salivate Metal popped in. We've got Corn Dog here. So we're just got a nice little party going on. Makes me want to pour.
Yeah, Yankee stacking, it's a fun hobby to get into. I'm trying to get into it myself. I just got to get some of the equipment. Whenever my budget clears up, I need to kind of slowly build myself a shop. But it does look like a fun thing to do. Now, I warn you, it can be a little bit expensive, especially if you get into sand casting with the Petrobond and the flasks, and the Petrobond and the sand itself is kind of expensive. And it is a consumable because when you pour the silver in there, it'll burn up what's around the silver that goes in there. You have to get rid of that, but you can salvage the rest. So, but it is a consumable and costs. Sorry, I'm rambling, guys.
No, that's fine. And Silver Stanger says, I want to try to pour, but I don't want to lose money. And that's just it. I think these guys that do this pouring, the silver pouring, you know, they're, you know, it's not a money-making venture. They do it because they love it. And I think some of the things, you know, they charge for the pieces, but they have to charge for their time and materials too.
And that's where the premiums come in. And I hear a lot of arguments about poured silver and the high premiums, but I tell you what, you know, if you want to question the premiums, go watch Dixie Silver Miner.
Yep.
Watch his live. He live pours every Wednesday and Friday at 9 p.m. One's on Instagram on Wednesday, one's on YouTube on Friday. Watch what that man has to go through to make a single piece.
Oh yeah, exactly. And so many different times you got to try it again. You got to, I think I remember watching a video where Dixie Silver Miner, they had to redo a piece or something, you know, here and all that time put into it, and they have to do it again. You know, there's a lot of trial and error, and they get it right, and they do a wonderful work there. And it's just
a lot of fun to watch. And if you order 5 pieces, say if I said, hey, Miner, I want 5 silver bugs. He says, okay, well, he can go in there and maybe get the first one perfect the first time. But the second one, the legs may not turn out.
Right.
The antennas may not feel just the silver may. So it's never a guaranteed thing. And for every one he pours, he's got to make a brand new mold. Hey, Silver Vessel just came in.
Hello, Silver Vessel. Good to see ya.
Howdy, Vessel. Yeah, I was about to say, with the bigger corn dogs I'm making now, I'm still shooting at, you know, I'm getting maybe 1 out of every 3 I pour are maybe a keeper.
Wow. Yeah.
And yeah, you know, I mean, no matter how pure silver you got, it's always going to go, you know, you're always going to lose some as every time you remelt it.
That's right.
Sanchez says it's hard to be a pourer. Nah, it's time.
Yeah.
I didn't say it was hard. I just said it was work.
Yeah.
It is work. And Scully, if you ever talk to Scully's Corner, Scully will tell you that he pours because he pours for himself. And the fact that people want it, he's glad to pass it on, but he's not doing it really for a business type thing. He does it because he loves it. So, Sal, you really hit that on the head. You know, these pourers do it because they like it.
Right. And I think people got to understand, you know, that people that accumulate poured silver, even if it's one of the bigger pourers like Jaeger's poured or what have you, you know, the premiums you pay for them, the people that collect it get it like Silver Slacker. You know, it's because he enjoys it, because he likes it. He knows that he's paying a higher premium for these pieces. He knows that he may not get back those premiums. Same thing with any of us that enjoy any kind of specialty silver, really, of any sort. Many times, unless it's some great numismatic play or something that you can flip for easy, and that art is kind of dying here too. But you know, I'm looking at this new Egyptian gods, the Khnum, you know, that I've got in my hand. Well, let me just show you. Let me see if I can do this. I got low light here, so you have to bear with me. But this piece here, you know, it's a struck piece, but you know, there's no guarantee this thing's going to do anything in the secondary market just because it's around. It's art, you know. You get it because you like it and you enjoy it as a collector, and you know, and that's kind of the big thing. I think that's the thing that people have to take into consideration when buying these pieces. We're protected by the intrinsic value, but we enjoy the artistic value, means something to us sentimentally.
Exactly, Sal, and that's kind of hard to see. Is that goat, the goat-headed god?
Yeah, I've got low light. I got to turn on the lights. Hold on. Let me turn on the lights here.
But Silver Wolverine said in side chat that if you like it, the premium is worth it, and
Exactly,
that's absolutely right.
To you, it may not be worth it to some of those. There's some really nice pieces that really didn't appeal to me, that I wouldn't pay this much, a certain much for personally. But I can understand why somebody else might pay a high premium for them because of the cool factor in their mind. Like it's like colored coins. There's some people that like coins that have the other colors in them and stuff like that, or what have you. It's just not my thing. But there's others that do.
I don't like the ones that have enamel or have been painted as.
Yeah, I don't either. It's not really my cup of tea.
There we go.
I like a few of them.
Hello, all is one.
Oh, all is one now is here. Look at that. The Grenadier has look at that.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I'm glad you caught that. He would show the little sword. Looked like a.
No, the Caucasian sword. I'll get that back out.
I had you up on the screen with that just for a second, Grenadier, but until Sal pulled out his coin. And
I got a lot of things out right now.
yeah,
that's wow, look at that. That's a Caucasian
Russian
sword.
This is Imperial Russian jewelry.
Oh, nice! Wow, that's cool, man.
Caucus
That
region.
I do like.
that is sweet.
Yeah.
I have never found that seller ever again. Only the one time, and I don't know where he is.
Now, Sal, I'm interested. I say I want to focus on poured, and we've been talking about the pours and the premiums and all the work that goes into making a piece in sand casting and how you have to do a mold each time. But let's look at the other end of the spectrum. I've always kind of wanted to ask you this, and now that I've got you here, what in the
I gotta
world?
go. See you later. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
This is amazing.
Oh yeah. Hey, yeah. And you know what? The same thing applies to those as anything else. It's just art, and there's no promise of any future news. It's just something it's a novelty. But yeah, that's cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, kind of like the designing things like that, and always wanted to design my own piece, and so that was kind of what that is. But and again, I would never promise that those things would ever be worth other than than silver melt value. But it's just like you said, it's just something. If it's worth a premium to you, then or if you like it, that's fine. Other people don't like it. I've had a lot of people about the Fortitude round that just didn't appeal to them, and that's perfectly fine.
Well, it's just I don't even see how you. I mean, I love channel bars, and I have a big collection. Well, I say a big. I've got a collection of channel bars because I like silver that represents somebody's channel.
Right.
I've got the Corn Puppies. I've got Tomoko's logo, Silver Vessel, Metals Mafia, Stacking AG47, yours, Silver Savers. I've got one of my bars, and I even have a Sagan one in here somewhere, Mr. and Mrs. V. But a coin like that around, I mean, that's not poured silver. I mean, that has to be like, how do you even start something like that? I mean, you have to talk to a mint or somebody who can carve the dies and somebody who can machine it for you.
Yes, that's right. It's about negotiating with a mint and negotiating with a distributor. Because I would never want to sell these myself. Now I could order a minimum of, but that puts a lot more risk. If I pretend to know what the market is going to be on them, and I'm out, a couple 100 ounces of silver because I didn't sell a certain amount, and it limits the risk if you can find somebody to sell it for you, and that's why Quality Silver Bullion only mints a certain amount at a time. So they limit their risk too, but they have a little less risk involved because, they can do it, with their resources very quickly. And in worst case scenario, whatever doesn't sell, what little doesn't sell, they can always just melt back down. But if I was to buy a bunch and try to sell them from here. Well, there's a couple reasons why I don't want to do that, but the biggest one would be financial risk. But yeah, you got to go through. You got to come up with the artwork. The artwork has got to be dye ready. In other words, it's got to be to the point where they can interpret it so that it can be machined in a die. And then you do that. Now I do all my own artwork, or else that you could have to pay for that as well. So that will save a little bit, but then it's got to be done. They've got to cut the dies. The die fees are expensive, and that's an upfront cost that won't be recovered until much later after you sell a certain amount. But yeah, there's quite a bit that goes into it, but it's definitely something neat to do. But I would say it's cost prohibitive if you want to just do it as a novelty for fun for yourself. Unless you can sell to recoup your costs.
I just want to say real quick, have a good day and a great weekend, Yankee Stacking. Thanks for joining us. I'm glad you were here, but you have a great Labor Day weekend, sir.
Yes, take care, Yankee Stacking.
All right, hey, I was about
Yes,
to say the
Dog.
same thing. I need to get going too, guys. I apologize.
No, that's okay, Corn Dog. We
Okay,
understand.
Corn Dog, take care. Yeah.
See you, Corn.
Yeah, thanks for coming in, brother.
Hey, but next week, man, I'm down.
All right, Corn Dog.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later, brother.
All right, see you later.
See ya. Dixie Silver Miner says if you get stuck with silver and you can we can dispose of it for you. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah.
you can. I can always dispose of any spare silver if anybody wants to send it to me.
Yeah.
Speaking of disposed silver, some guy was going to melt this down.
Oh, hey, that's a flask, is it?
Compact case.
Oh, compact case.
Oh, that's wild. That's silver, huh? Sterling silver.
Yep. So I bought it off him.
Nice.
Nice. It
Same
is.
guy I bought the sword from.
Very.
Oh, thanks, Silver Vessel. I got that display especially for the pasta pour.
You know, I hate to be judgmental, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead and pass judgment
Uh-oh.
on the Grenadier.
Uh-oh.
Grenadier, are you listening? I hope you can take this criticism. I hope you got thick skin. All right. It's curtains for that window behind you.
Yep. Curtains.
Get it? You know, it's curtains for the window. You know, it's a corny joke. Sorry, Corn Dog's not here to. In other words, you've got curtains on your window, and usually when somebody says it's curtains, that means it's over. You know. Sorry, that one didn't. What's that?
Look at Grenadier's expression.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to interpret this. I'm not even sure this is an insult.
No.
It's a
It's
joke.
not. Actually, it's a figure of speech. I don't know if you ever heard of it's. You ever heard the expression that it's curtains for this thing or that thing? Like it means that it's over, you know, or something. It's curtains on this production, or it's curtains for this.
Jeez, I must be young.
Yeah, well, that was an expression that's been used anyway.
Still trying to break 20, man.
Yeah, it's sort of a figure of speech. But anyways, sorry about that.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I just put the link up if anybody else wants to join us. I'm going to go for about another 30 minutes before I have to shut it down.
Yeah, and I got to get going here soon. Actually, I should probably be heading out now anyway. But thanks for having me on, my friend.
Oh, you are entirely welcome, Sal. Thank you for coming on. I was so surprised to see you pop up in the side chat and then on the main board.
Yeah, it's awesome, man, and you're doing a great thing here. You got a great channel, and appreciate everything you do in the community here for sure. And I hope you all have a wonderful Labor Day weekend.
You too, Sal. The feeling's mutual. We love your channel, and thanks for all that you do.
Thank you, sir. You take care.
You too.
All right, bye-bye.
Yes, Al.
Bye-bye. All right, now it is just me and the Grenadier.
Then there was two.
Big screen. Then there was two. But we still have all our friends over in the side chat. Christopher Sanchez is still here. Dixie Silver Miner is still here. Silver Stranger is here. So, Grenadier, you still have the show, man. You said you got all kinds of neat stuff back there.
I do. Here's A dragon coin.
Ooh, it's starting to come into focus. It already looks cool. What is that?
This is an Imperial Chinese. I believe this is Fujian province. 20 cents.
Nice. Nice. I don't have any actual currency type dragons. I do have a Destiny round, though, and it is a pretty cool round. I will switch the camera real quick, show you this Destiny round. I do believe this is the proof version.
That's nice.
Oh, man, I love the dragon on that. He does look cool. And I'm also a huge fan of the Queen's Beast, Red Dragon of Wales. I have to say that Destiny coin really kind of compares up there with one of the favorites, but I just love that design. I've got the 1/4 ounce gold version, this 2 ounce version, and a 10 ounce version of the Dragon of Wales. So I'm really happy with that round. But I'm going to put you back up. You can show us more of your cool stuff, Grenadier.
Let's see here. What should I show next? What do you want to see?
Dude, I don't know. I mean, you've got so much stuff. That the Russian Imperial jewelry thing, that knife was awesome.
Took me like 10 years just to find one piece of Imperial Russian jewelry.
Yeah, I've heard that's hard to get a hold of. And when
it's almost like I'm in the middle of America or something. Oh, wait.
Yeah, oh, wait.
This is probably my second favorite piece, or my third. Can't really decide.
That is neat. Okay, tell us about that one.
This is a Royal Masonic Institute for Girls medal. It's a finishing school.
Cool.
In sterling. I bought it mainly because of the enamels in perfect shape.
Right. It's a neat looking piece. You have the crown at the bottom of it. I like the blue enameling in the circle.
Let's see here. Show a piece I got. This isn't silver related, but piece I got just today. A friend has popped in. I'll show a piece I got. This isn't silver related, but
hey, Slacker.
Piece I got just.
Oh, hey, friend. How are you doing? You having a good weekend? What is that, Grenadier?
This is a music book. The cover depicts
oh, hey, friend.
the Kaiser getting the boot from Uncle Sam.
What is that, Grenadier?
This is a music book. The cover depicts.
Friend, can you mute the YouTube side or something? We got a really bad echo.
Uncle Sam.
What is that, Grenadier?
This is a music book.
There.
Okay. Yeah, that's better.
Done.
All right. Thanks, man.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. You're good.
Hey, friend, did your email beep?
Nope.
No. Should. Did I not press the button?
Probably
I
did.
pressed the button.
I'm Slacker. I've got something to show if you want to see it.
All right. I'm going to put you up on the big screen then.
Give me a minute.
Okay. Give you a minute. Whoa, somebody else just popped in.
It's Silver Wolverine.
Silver Wolverine. All right.
Hey, what's up, Slacker Stacker?
Hey, how are you doing, man? You having a good Labor Day weekend?
Labor Day weekend? Yeah, just working.
Oh, sorry you got to work, man.
Well, I just got off, and I'll be working Labor Day, and I work every day.
So have you got anything special planned for the weekend? Any barbecues, family get-togethers?
Nope, just going to work.
Just going to work. I hear you, buddy. I hear you.
Got to be able to afford them goodies we buy.
That's right. Hey, that Fiat does have some type of material worth, doesn't it? So we're currently waiting on a friend. He's getting something to show us.
So I'll show this.
All right, let's have a look at that while we're waiting on a friend.
Hey, I wanted to tell you, though, because I think part of this conversation about you know, port silver and premiums might have started based on my comment in Sal's live stream a few weeks ago. And I have several port pieces. You know, I buy very limited amounts of them because I just don't like paying the premiums that are attached to them. But I have several, you know, pit bullion pieces. I have some Jaeger port silver pieces, like from, you know, silver slacker pieces and stuff like that.
Right.
I just don't buy a whole lot of it.
Well, you know, I don't blame you. I mean, that's, you know, stacking basically it's what we've all been saying. Stack what you like.
Yeah.
You know, and if you don't like port silver, that's you, man. That's your prerogative. That's everybody's prerogative. I mean, I like it all. I like it all too much. It gets me into trouble.
Yeah.
But no, that's okay. No, it really wasn't stemmed from your comment, Wolverine. We were just talking about the fact of premiums came up, and I was like, yes.
Yeah.
That conversation has been going on for a long time.
Very long time, Grenadier.
Yeah, you know, and I've been really hard and heavy into the premiums. You know, I was paying a lot of premiums for coins, and I even stopped paying that because, you know, I was spending, you know, buying every Perth Mint product that they put out and buying 20 you know, rolls of 20 of all of it, and I had to stop that.
Yeah, and you know, you're right, and I have to get back on the path too of diversifying and equalizing what I'm doing because I've been getting a whole lot of port silver almost exclusively into premiums. You know, they can hurt, but it's beautiful stuff. But what I really need to do is I also need to kind of focus on a little bit of weight, you know, get some bars, get some generics, because I use the generics for other, you know, reasons too. And if I start pouring, I'm going to need those for melt.
Yeah, for sure.
I would suggest a written budget.
Yes, Grenadier, that is a very good idea.
Not just for silver, with about everything you do, but a written budget for silver. I don't really use a written budget for silver, though. I just buy under spot. It's the only way I can buy.
Well, I think my thing is I've got a budget set in mind. And I know what I can do and what I want to do and where I want to stop. The only thing is I don't write down my purchases. And I see something like, ooh, okay, I think I'm here. I think I'm there. I'll go ahead and get it. And then later it's like, oops. I kind of went past that. Okay, so a friend has got, he's pulling up his Morgan collection, I believe.
You got it, Slacker.
That's one way to get me to look at it.
Oh, I'm telling you, his Morgan collection is awesome. I saw him put it up on GPO's Monday Mayhem, and it is, your jaw is going to hit the floor if you see it.
Now, what he needs to start is let me get it.
Didn't you
$1 collection, right?
You see, what a friend needs to start is a trade dollar collection. I've been trying to get him to do it, but he just won't do it.
Aren't you going for peace dollars now, a friend?
Yes, sir.
That's what I thought. I thought you were starting a complete peace dollar collection.
Yeah. So when you're ready, I'm ready.
Oh, I'm ready. You're on the big screen, man. Go right ahead. Oh, sweet. I told you, Grenadier. Check that out.
Looks like I'm pretty centered, so that's cool. That is tray 1.
Tray 1.
Tray Unus.
Tray 2.
Oh.
Hey, Slacker Stacker.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you know, one thing that I did want to buy and I just didn't pull the trigger on it, and I'm sure they're probably gone by now, but are those Port Party bars, are those gone?
I'd have to ask Pitt. We were down to 2.
Yeah.
And I don't know if those 2 have sold. He has the store site down right now, so I can't check the numbers.
Okay.
Do I have your email, Silver Wolverine?
Yeah, I think you do when we were talking about those back coins.
Shoot me a message just to make sure, and I'll ask Pitt. And if he has any left, I will let you know.
Hey, you know, when I was speaking of those back coins, I saw that video from Stacking AG47. That was pretty sweet. How you made those back coins.
Oh yes, I love the video.
What was that? Wasn't it?
Do what now?
That was Stacking AG47, wasn't it?
Yes, I think
Yeah.
he did score some Mac coins, but the video he showed was a joke reported to the burger itself.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. But yes, that was Stacking AG47. And 4 trays.
7 trays.
7 trays. Okay, the paper you guys. Cool. Well, you've got everybody mesmerized. That side chat hasn't budged in the past 5 minutes. And so you've got what? 8, 9 left to go to fill it.
The Morgan dollars is complete. I'm still upgrading. This is what I'm working on.
Oh, okay. So you've got them slabbed.
Yep.
Nice.
So when are you going to show the trade dollars?
What's the rating on those?
These are all MS63s.
63s.
The 21, a 22, a 22, a 23, a 24, a 25.
Okay, now they're going into the unseen zone now. There we go. Now we can see them.
A 26. A 27. Correction. 26S, they're not 27. And so
Just gotta
far,
believe there's one.
Dixie Silver Miner, thanks for coming in. I understand you got to go. You have a great Labor Day weekend, and we'll see you on your next stream. So you and Dixie Silver Girl have a great time. Thanks for showing up and being with us and your support.
that's what I'm working on.
That's nice, man. Those are sweet. Absolutely beautiful.
The box that I'm using is a 30 slab box, and the collection will only be 24 coins. I'll have 6 extra slots for value-added coins.
Oh, I'm enjoying my time off already, Miner. So thanks. Have a good night. I'm with some good friends, seeing some really cool stuff. So thank you so much. Silver Leprechaun, welcome. Don't remember seeing you in here earlier. Sorry, I've been distracted by all the really cool coins and silver that's been up on the screen. Sorry, I missed you earlier. Go ahead, friend. I'm sorry.
That's it. The box I've got, Slacker, is the 30 coins, and I plan on completion and some value-added coins in there to fill out the extra 6 slots.
And you said you've got a collection of trade dollars.
No. Thanks a
no,
lot,
All
Grenadier.
right, I'm gonna have to make that a thingy.
$2, but you were showing us. Oh no, Grenadier was the one that showed us the trade dollar. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to get a friend to start the entirety of the trade dollar collection.
Oh man, I was almost starting the war there. I'm sorry, guys.
Grenadier, I'm afraid I can't afford that.
Don't worry, I'll just tell everyone that you can and that you do.
Oh, you just walked in, Silver Leprechaun? Okay, cool. I didn't miss you. Does NGC and PCGS fit in that box? A friend?
Yes, sir.
Silver Leprechaun is asking, does NGC and PCGS fit in that box?
Yes. But these are only NGCs.
Okay, there is your answer, Mr. Leprechaun. Man, you've got some. That Morgan collection is just astounding, man. You're doing great with that $2 plate. They are coming along great. They're beautiful pieces. I really appreciate you showing those. And I love how he has them all mapped out.
Yeah.
Talking about organization. I was wondering when you were putting them in, I saw you staggering certain slots, and I thought, okay, he's doing that by date, and now you can see the map of the box itself.
Yeah. That's so I know what I've got, and I know what I've got to get.
Right. That's awesome. That's a good way of doing it.
And it also, I annotate the manages and the actual PCGS slab number on there.
Cool. And they are all 63s. I can see that. And yeah. Nice. Leprechaun says the coins are nice, but he's stuck on that box. Tessa, all right. Tessa Cunningham just walked in. How are you? And I hope you're having a great weekend. You've joined us as a friend is showing us his beautiful Morgan collection. 7 trays worth.
That's a lot of Morgans.
That's a lot of Morgans.
That's 104 coins.
God, those things. I remember first seeing them on Mike's channel. They were just unbelievable. Still are. I'm so glad you showed them on my channel.
Now they just need some Flex Seal.
Flex Seal, huh?
Yeah.
I'm restacking them so I can put them away now.
Okay, everybody, it is 6:20. I need to shut this down at 6:30, so we've got 10 minutes for anything last minute. Grenadier, if you have anything special you want to show a friend.
I think I can find something. Hey, friend, are you ever afraid that you're going to drop that?
No.
Good answer.
I do? Well, oh well. I can always buy another tray.
Tessa says that she is working on a coin win chime.
Ah.
That'd be interesting. I'd like to see that. I hope you do a video on that. Okay, I'm going to switch to Grenadier. He's holding up a piece for us to see.
This is a 1911 coronation pin.
Oh, cool. A coronation pin.
The only coronation-related silver that I have.
Nice.
I bought it from the same guy who I bought that medal from. The one with the blue enameling.
Right, that's the finishing school.
Yeah, this one is a coronation.
Sweet.
Big pin.
Okay, thanks, Tessa. Hopefully the notification will let me know when you put that video out so I can see, because it sure didn't, the notifications didn't go out for this stream. If not, you know how to find me. Just let me know when you put that one out. Oh, that's neat. What is that?
This is a high school medal for some sort of championship.
Really?
Yeah, it's sterling. Picked it up at the flea market today.
Yeah, I like the pattern in the center.
The blue and orange enameling.
Right, right. I like that. That's neat looking. What?
Maybe it's for football? I don't really know.
Yeah, you know, now that you say that, it does kind of look like a football in the middle of that
Yeah.
yellowish orange design.
I'm just unsure.
Okay, thanks, Tessa. I'll be watching Discord for that. Tessa's going to put up her video of the wind chime, the coin wind chime, on Discord for those who are familiar with it. Okay, Chris, thanks for coming in. I was really happy to have you, and I hope you have a great Labor Day weekend. I guess we will see you in the streams later. Take care, my friend. Thanks for coming in. Oh, I like that. That's a fan.
Put this back up on.
Yeah, what is that? That's like a, it looks like a little fan.
Siam Sterling.
Nice.
Usually they have the black sort of. Starts with an N. I forget the name now, but here's a white enameled one with the bracelet.
Ooh, I like that. Are those dragons in there?
They are the moon goddess, I believe. And some other god that I do not know.
Cool.
Slacker, have I ever made you do the poll?
Do what now?
Do the poll?
The pull?
The poll?
What's that?
Do you think this is a llama or an alpaca?
Wow, good question, because it looks like
Because no one knows.
Oh
So
my gosh, you know
I
that.
have it at a poll. It's pretty 50-50.
Wow. I don't know, man. I'm right on the edge. I don't know which way to fall on that one because it looks like both. The alpacas have kind of a fuzzier head than the llama. Man, that could go either way.
I know. It's at 50-50.
Have you been able to look that up? Yet there's no information you can find on that?
I mean, it's Peruvian sterling. I don't know who made it.
Tessa says an alpaca. Sanchez says an alpaca. He also says Emperor's New Groove alpaca.
All right, we're getting a lot more alpacas. That's a good sign.
Silver Leprechaun. He also votes alpaca.
All right. Now it's like 60-40. See, do I got any coins out here?
I'll join the bandwagon and I'll say alpaca.
Alpaca? Okay.
Yeah,
Bandwagoning does not count. Let me get a coin book out. Show some more coins. Why don't I?
Yes, let's see some coins.
Let's see. I got some up here. Let's do these. All right. I'm going to have to go soon.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go in about 4 minutes. Okay, that is, looks like the Veiled Queen.
It's Queen Victoria. This is a double florin. This is 4 shillings.
Ah, I've got a florin myself. Backyard Bullion gave me one.
Let me get out a florin.
And let's see, a friend is showing a coin. What is that, a friend?
That is a Victoria crown.
A Victoria crown, okay. I also have a half crown that Backyard Bullion showed me.
Here's a florin and a double florin side by side.
Okay, sweet.
Excuse me?
I got both of these actually for under spot.
Yeah, I forgot.
Tessa says that she has alpacas down the street from her. At least she thinks that they're alpacas.
She thinks they're alpacas.
Yeah, and Joshua Wright just came in. Dude, you came in right at the end. We're gonna have to go in about 3 or 4 minutes, but I'm glad you joined us. And I hope you're having a great Labor Day weekend.
In
Face
that order?
no, I'm not revealing my face, Josh. I don't ever do that. The one you're seeing right now is Grenadier.
There used to be mutton chops here. It was great.
Silver Leprechaun says his daughter is handing him a mint 1968 S Penny. Oh, no, she did hand him one the other day, and it made his week. Cool, a mint 68S. And what is that?
Sardinia.
Sardinia. 1825?
Yep, 50 centimes.
Is that a silver coin?
Yes, it is.
What's the percentage of the silver? Is it like 90 or 80 or
875. It's an LMU country.
uh,
Or was. When it existed.
oh, good. So you're off. You got a 3-day weekend, Josh. So do we. And I've been waiting for it. I needed it.
Get out my ruble.
Okay. Yeah. I can see that.
I have a thing for double-headed eagles.
Yeah.
Nazi coinage. Third right coin. Real Chinese. French.
Did you say Nazi coinage?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to get hold of some of those World War II German from World War II coins, but yeah. But I don't really know where to find them, and I don't really know what a fair price is on them.
A 5 mark should never really be over $20 ever.
Okay.
A 2 mark should really never be over 10.
Okay.
I can get them. Like, you can get them. You should be able to get them pretty close to spot. So a 5 mark should be around $8.
Okay.
2 mark will probably be around 5. I mean, I think this one I found for under spot. There was a couple of months where I was able to pick up quite a few silver ones for under spot. A method I have to do in college. Another double-headed eagle. Was Austrian.
Austrian. Cool. You got some nice stuff there. I don't know anything about foreign currency. If I have a question about foreign currency, usually I turn to Mike GPO. He's got a collection you wouldn't believe. No, Chris, Mafia is not streaming tonight. There's just too much going on. Vulcans are working on their property. Pitt's still not up to par. Bears still kind of on a hiatus. So there won't be any Mafia stream tonight. I'm sorry. I'm missing it too, buddy. Believe me. I'm Jones and
Well, I need to head out and change shirts.
And Grenadier, thank you so much for showing us all your pieces and for joining us. It was a lot of fun. A friend, thank you for showing us your Peace Dollar and Morgan collection. That's absolutely beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. And everybody in side chat, thanks for joining. I've really enjoyed having you all. This is my first stream where I've had guests, and I've had some excellent ones. But I'm going to have to go as well as these other guys. So have a great Labor Day weekend. Josh, I hope your sinuses clear up and you shake the crud before you have to start up school again. Sanchez, take it easy, man. Everybody have a great Labor Day weekend. Again, everyone, thanks for coming. It was a blast, and I hope to see you next Saturday.
See you, everyone. See you, Slacker.
Take care, everybody. Good night.